Alright, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Mass Mayor here, and welcome in for episode 1 for Doom the Dark Ages, which God knows I am, very excited about this one. Considering like how much fun I had with like Doom 2016, and Doom Eternal, streaming both those on this channel. Even though I had played Doom 2016 like back, I streamed on Twitch and Mixer. I can't remember if it was Mixer or Twitch that I streamed that on. And I'd already played through Doom Eternal before, but this is gonna be a completely fresh playthrough of this. I've never actually haven't played this yet. So, gonna be definitely different compared to the other games, since I'm going to this one, with no idea what to expect on anything. Been trying to, avoid as many spoilers as possible about this one and everything so far. I mean, with one exception, things have kind of gone well on that. But yeah, so Doom the Dark Ages, for those who don't know, this is pretty much a prequel to the other games. During my I played the Doom Eternal, I read, pretty much a lot of the lore, and a lot of what they talked about was the events of this game. Especially the 12 pages or so of the history of the Sentinels, which, I feel like, still Bethesda was kind of trying to troll players. Like, oh, y'all had to read through all that? Well, guess what? We're just going to make a game about it. It's like, I could have just waited. But for lore purposes and just make that, stream, a little more, I guess, immersive. I did go through and read all that. But this is where we're actually going to experience what the Doomslayer went through during, the war against the demons, they talked about, all that lore. So, yeah, that said, I'm going to go and jump on into this, because, it's not really too much else to say. I'm just going to get on ripping and tearing, history like a new asshole and all that. So, we're going to, go through the demons first before we do that, or along the way. Might have, a little bit of a, kind of a little bit of a half-and-half ratio on how much, we tear apart, history's pages, and as well as the demons. Sorry for all the random words. I'm just really excited to play this. Horrible jokes, a lot of... We're just going to go ahead and get on into it. And also, yeah, basically, I signed up for their, Bethesda's email thing earlier. I actually got a new skin here. Yes, I swear, my dialogue and my commentary is all over the place, so I'm really excited about a game. So apologies for that, guys. I don't know where I was getting at. So let's see. I kind of want to use this because I kind of want to go with the whole traditional thing here, but that looks pretty badass. And I personally, I would like to actually, kind of put all the blood on myself, Give myself that little bit of, visceral feng shui to my, outfit. I'd rather, kind of apply all that myself, get my, my suit that fresh coat of paint, by my own efforts. but it looks pretty nice. I don't know. Do I want to go with this or? I figure since like sign up for, I will go ahead and do this because that looks pretty awesome. Especially right there with the lighting and everything. Oh my god, it looks gorgeous. In a very macabre way. Okay, so and that's the dragon and the Atlan. Alright. So apparently it's just like a skin for like the outfit and nothing else. Alright, well. Let's get to it, rogues. A new slot. Aspiring Slayer. Alright, if you're experienced with first-person shooters, hurt me plenty. I think I'm probably just going to go on and hurt me plenty like I've been doing. Pandemonium. But life sigils can be used to restart the current chapter. If you run out of life sigils and die, your campaign run is lost. So it looks to me like, okay, that seems pretty cool. But we're going to go in on Hurt Me Plenty. Just like for the sake of story and everything. I could do Ultra Violence, but we'll do Hurt Me Plenty. And if someone say, oh, you need like, ramp the difficulty up. I don't really care. I'm basically, I'm going in like, for the sake of the story and everything. That said, like when I played through Doom, I believe it was like 26, I think it was Doom Eternal or 2016. It was one of them. I played through on a higher difficulty set than what I actually played. I believe it was Doom Eternal. Like the difficulty I played through on that was like for the sake of story, but I had played through I think on Ultra Violence. Back when I played on Xbox. So let's see. We're gonna kind of leave things where they are. I do like how it seemed like they added more difficulty options for those who want more of a challenge. In the Age of Fire and Ruin, when the Legions of Hell first set a foot upon Argent Denur, another came, an outsider. His path to their world carved in blood, but the demons cannot escape its wrath. Boy, could they not. But I like how it seemed like they had like a lower difficulty for those new to it. Night Sentinels, desperate and broken, saw in him a weapon. Their gods, even ever watchful, saw something more. They bestowed upon him strength beyond mortal flesh, speed beyond thought, a gift, now tethered to their will. This is gonna be fun. Alright, Kaleem. Okay, like, just going right into the thick of things. That's normally how it goes, like, with these games. I may have to turn the brightness up a little bit. I might have something to say about that.
Soon, the humans will summon him.
King Nodus, we found their entry point. It doesn't make sense, sir.
The barrier is still holding, but our scans show that 3 portals were opened from inside the village.
The demons couldn't get past the barrier, so their followers are letting them in. Thera.
The transports. How much time?
Get me the new bishop. Valen's armored division is still an hour away.
We could try and launch the Atlans.
There's no time.
I like how, like, medieval for them is still basically technologically advanced.
Bishop Creed. We need him.
I love how, like, it seems like in each game, or at least with Doom Eternal and then this, where they kind of, like, put the whole vibe there. It's like, Doom 2016, you just woke up, and this one, they basically put that emphasis on, like, how much of a threat he is.
Commander. Thera, this temple must remain guarded.
The village of Colleen is a mining settlement. If it falls, everything will be destroyed. including your Sentinel energy reserves.
Launch the Slayer.
You better.
Total purification targeted for the village of Khalid.
Oh, his eyes, though. I don't know if they're supposed to look like that normally or whatever with the other outfit, but...
Launching the Slayer in 3, 2, 1. Release.
I don't know, like, you know, in like other cutscenes there, because I don't know if that was like some kind of thing like just he had that energy in his eyes for the transport or what, but I know normally I think I've seen like, you know, some pics of him in the, like his visor, you know, in this outfit, and it does like, you know, show his eyes look normal. I don't know why he'd have like the random like, I know he had like the whole zombie eye thing with like the skin I use in Doom Eternal, because I was like using the zombie slayer thing. And this is like a little attention to detail. Alright, before we do anything else, I've got to do something about like the settings here. Video, gamma. Let's see how this looks. Okay, yeah, much better it looks like. It might be a little bit too bright now. Hang on, let me kind of like trying to find a balance here for it. Let me just try right there.
Been activated.
Okay, it looks a lot better. Can't really jump that high. All right, got to like it kind of feels like a little bit slower at the moment. That's like kind of like what I heard about this game, that it does kind of. Okay, so let's see. Trying to make sure I get my collectibles along the way. All right. Okay, it still seems like a little bit too bright here. Okay, all right, I think I got it this time. Oh, we got a sprint, okay. This is gonna be fun. Woo! Like, obviously, they're gonna like pick up a little more, like as I to get further in and everything. But also, I think it just might be like the setting here, whatever the reason why, because it's I don't know, it's not really the easiest on my eyes for some reason. And let me just kind of like make sure there's nothing else I can adjust. Yeah, first off. Okay, I ain't seen like any collectibles yet. Man, start. Settings. Yeah, everything seems like it's like, I don't know, it's just something about like the way the game looks here. But you gotta sprint to be able to jump higher. I guess it kind of went half. He's on that little kill, on that kill right there. It's terrible. Man. Yeah, it's like the definitely like it's taking some getting used to like this new play style. All right, it's my first glory kill. Okay, that was. I hope we actually got glory kills in this because that was a little underwhelming. You're saying cover the escape? No, I mean, as far as the demons escaping, that ain't gonna happen. Oh, you're missing a leg there. Yeah, I can definitely, because I heard like some people saying the game is like, you know, it's like slower pace, and I can definitely see that here. What was that? Like I saw like a random, like a Hadoken. I wonder if he fired it. I mean, this is a tutorial level, so I'm having a feeling like chances are, like, you know, things are definitely gonna start picking up. I wonder what this will do. Yeah, I think the way's clear, boys. I kind of like did your job for you.
The Slayer is dangerous. Keep your distance.
Yeah, you don't want to be collateral.
We can't stay here.
Ensign, gentlemen.
Okay, I guess there's like a secret over there.
Slayer's location.
Welcome in, Jeremy. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I complain I got is this level's kind of dark.
Confirmed. Weapon drop incoming in 3, 2, 1.
A goodie? You my goodie. Alright, got a glove though. But I'll take another one. It means I can like smack stuff around. So basically the I can't remember what it was called, but like from the previous game. They basically just like the fact they actually had to give me the ability to punch something. You figure like the Doomslayer would be able to do that normally. It's almost like, you know, in a Metroid Zero mission when I had to, you know, unlock the ability to use my thumbs to grab stuff. Okay, so at least I can do combos with this. Okay, well that's cool. So which way we going? Then we're gonna maybe go off the beaten path here. Really, wasn't really a whole lot in there anyway. That could not have been good for his back. Like he hits on the way down. Of course, I mean, he's dead, so I mean, it's not like a really, you know. If I was on him, he shouldn't have started a fight with me. Okay, let me see. Wait a minute. I think we may be going that way anyway. Okay, I think, alright. The map kind of feels a little confusing. Because then, like, you know, also, like, it seems like he busts his ass. So I hope he has an ass brace, too, while he's at it. Oh. You know, it's gonna be very embarrassing. My first death is like it's falling in fire. Right, I got a sprint. I used not having a double jump. There we go. Alright, it's a point of no return, so yeah. At least they actually give him proper point of no return things. So in the previous game, you had like, you know, you could go back, you know, to other spot, like to the other areas. Hey, I mean down there yet, buddies, boys. Like, you're getting my buddies. The fact they can like hit me out like before I even got down there. Opportunist. I mean, things will pick up once I get more weapons and get somewhere it's a little bit brighter. Bad. Because again, it just feels like it's like. Again, it's just like how dark the area is. It's not like really, you know, that's kind of like one reason why, you know, like my commentary and also my gameplay and everything's kind of lagging right here. We gotta get out of here. It's just something about like the spot or whatever. It definitely, you know, kind of, I don't know. But I can understand like literally the Dark Ages, like, but the thing is, it's literally dark. But I feel like, you know, it'll like look better once we get like somewhere else. Cause I mean, this is like just like the first spot, and usually like the tutorial spot is like where, you know, things have to pick up and everything. Things we haven't found any secrets yet. Yeah, this map is kind of confusing. I'm saying there's something up here. Okay, we need a blue key for that. The Spartan kicked the hell out of him. Alright, so blue key, right? Yeah. Whoa! I want to go down there. I said I don't want to go. And we're going. I really hope there wasn't a secret up there. Oh, well, I'm seeing a toy at least. Just gotta get to it. That works. Okay. Okay, where's the... All right, so I'm guessing we're gonna loop back around. We'll be able to get the figure over there. Come on then. Oh yeah. Come on, you're next. Okay, we got destructible environments here. I'll take it. Okay, I barely touched that. That's not on me. Like apparently, just this sheer presence, he just walks through stuff. That is hilarious. He's basically the Juggernaut. That's honestly, like, that's funny. But yeah, like, light poles apparently are... Yeah. Apparently, like, those are, like, his weakness. Alright, so, yeah. We gotta head up this way. Now, I guess, like, just one thing, I'm just having to get used to this, like I said, because I'm so used to, like, the faster gameplay, and it's been pretty slow at the moment. So I'm trying to adjust to that. Is that a pinky? Oh, now see, this is what I was looking for. So the attacks are even weakened users, but they will not kill them. So glory strikes, not glory kills. I don't know if that's supposed to be a pinky or what. If that was their version of it. Do we have any lore already? Pink. That is a pinky. That's their version of pinkies. Let's go and try to catch up on the, keep up on this. All right, Imp, of course. The Imp is among the most common of Hell's low-born demons. Thriving scavengers that feed on carrion. Covered in rows of jagged spikes and protected by rough, tough, leathery hide. Imps strike with searing projectiles forged from the hellfire course through their veins. Zombies. Zombies serve hell as the shambling remnants of conquered species. Their once distinct forms now grotesquely deformed by the corrupting influence of demonic energy. Stripped of their former identities, they wander the battlefields mindless thralls to their demonic masters. Soldier, these demons serve as the expendable vanguard of Hell's armies. The hordes of allegiance is fiercely contested. His commanding it signifies ultimate authority and dominance within the infernal hierarchy. Imp Stalker. Born from Hell's searing chasms of fire and brimstone, Imp Stalkers are predatory hunters of the Great Steppe. Larger and more cunning than their skittering imp brethren, they tirelessly stalk their prey with a degree of intelligence absent in other demons of their rank. In closing in on their enemies, they unleash waves of fire that track and even anticipate the target's movement, as if the flames themselves bear sentience. They're especially threatening in close quarters, where they quickly lash out with searing claws that rip through flesh and metal with ease. That ripping and tearing's my job. The general disregard for self-preservation makes them well equipped to serve as frontline soldiers. And fine. Not what I was doing. And Pinky Rider. Reptilian steeds are the archer class demons. These horned quadrupeds bring speed and ferocity to Azarak's invading force. Spawned in the hellfire pits of the Umbral Plains, the Pinky Riders, as the Sentinels call them, are scarred by their demon prints the moment their war-torn bodies falter. Riders choose their mounts for fleeting glory in the underworld's halls, yet those beasts are no longer companions. Or these beasts are no longer companions. Many a Sentinel has witnessed the horrors of Pinkies turning on their riders, feasting on their flesh amid the chaos of battle. Let me just make sure there's not... Because I'm kind of concerned here. I'm not seeing anything else for lore. I'm just hoping that, it'll be a thing where it's not going to be like we have to, because in other games, they kind of, when you saw, a new creature, you kind of, got a bit of an idea on things or whatever. You can go in there and read lore about it. But I don't know. I mean, so much was going on. Maybe it showed me that was, the Pinky Rider. Maybe it showed its name or something. I wasn't paying attention. But like I said, there's, a lot with this game I'm trying to get used to. It definitely feels like a departure from the other Dooms.
The cultists are traitors.
The cultists are dead. What an oversell, dude. That was so dramatic. I didn't hit you that hard. Oh. Well, I'm guessing these guys, they may not be like bringing me any medallions in Doom Eternal.
He's at ground zero. He located.
Okay, before we do that, this should be the way to the figure. That's what I've been doing. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, definitely. No doubt about it. Alright, we got our first secret. Love the design on that right there. And I am hoping we're gonna get like figures of like, you know, these, like, cause I got like my own Doom, like my Doom Slayer figure from Doom Eternal. And I'm hoping we get like a line of actual figures like these. But I do like the design of the imp in this with the hair and all that. You know, honestly, true to it is, thinking about this, definitely gives like some makes me think of like Eddie from Iron Maiden. You know, Iron Maiden's mascot definitely gets like Eddie vibes. All right, boys, step back. I got this. Listen, I got this. I got this. And I was like, all right, well, do your thing then. We're just gonna stay back here. Yeah, you are expendable. I'm dependable.
Once he kills the demon, the portals will collapse.
Yeah, Doomslayer superior, random NPCs inferior. Little sound wave, you know, reference there. Nice. Is that an Arachnotron? All right, now we're getting into what I know. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a Pinky Rider. Never mind. And you're done. Nope. I'm sorry, that was a slip of my hand. I am so sorry. All right, that's one portal down. Now, I know I heard that there's some kind of bug going on with the game that can end up like locking you out of one of the trophies. So it may come down to I may not be able to upgrade some of the stuff like I want to, because it's like one thing I think is like for this one trophy called Berserker that's currently bugged. I'm hoping it wouldn't be the case or whatever. Like maybe like by the time I play through it, maybe it'll be fixed. Like, you know, as I'm playing through this. But it's supposed to be a thing like if you like basically I think it's like, you know, with like they have like, you know, upgrades for the shield and other stuff. If you upgrade them between levels, it can like cause like the trophy to like not unlock. Oh great, these dorks. Yeah, those shield guys are gonna be a pain in the ass in this, I can already tell. Come on then. I had just about enough of that stupid attack. Let me show you how to punch. All right, let me see. All right, that one's down. And again, the only thing I'm frustrated about is like if I want to like keep up with the lore on this, I got like, you know, yeah. I think that as long as I just like periodically just go back in here. Sentinel cultists, once esteemed scholars of ancient Denur, fell victim to their own ambition. Drawn to the enigmatic power of unseen dimension, they sought to harness its frequency, unaware they were courting the essence of hell itself. Their experiments shattered their sanity, twisted their brilliance into cruelty. Now under the dominion of Prince Azrak, they channeled their corrupted intellect to breach the dimensional barrier, opening portals to unleash demonic hordes upon their homeland. Betrayers of their kin, the cultists' once noble purpose has been perverted into a dark legacy of ruin and servitude to hell's will. These jerks right here. These demonic foot soldiers wield shields forged from dreadsteel, a black iron strike from the volcanic pits of hell itself. The dreadsteel's infernal origin imbues the shields with an aura of malevolence, making them both a potent defense and a symbol of hell's relentless power. It looks like there's a secret in there, but... And I guess there's something down there, too? And I'll take that. A life sigil. If you're killing combat, a life sigil can be consumed to revive you and refill your health. So basically, just, in other words, an extra life. That's all you had to say. Hello. Mine. My peanut. Got a weapon skin. Okay, yeah. It almost killed me, though. Alright, so what's next? May there be something back here? Hoping for at least some health or something. What that? I mean, I knew it was like it was a jump pad, but... Alright, so we're gonna be going this way now, it looks like. Again, like, the map is a little tricky to navigate, it feels like. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's pretty detailed or whatever, but I don't know what it is about the map or whatever it takes some getting used to. For some reason, it looks... I mean, it looks like... Because, like, the map in Doom Eternal... it's like this... It just feels like there's, like, a lot in this game I'm having to adjust to. Oh, right. Oh, what are you? The Shredder is a full auto weapon that launches a barrage of barbed spikes enemies. It is equally effective from close, so a machine gun. Gladly. Vlad to impale ya. There's a figure down there. There it is. Okay. Alright, so which one we got here? Alright, the soldier. Get your own action figure. It's limited edition. You ain't taking it from me. Go get your own, you freaking scalper. You're probably gonna try to resell it on eBay at a higher price. I know what you're gonna do. Bad. I think I'm just gonna sit Old Faithful here for you. Coming through. Oh, so we do got glory kills. Good to know. Just depends on like what the placement of like where I attack them from. Someone missed the party. Is there like supposed to be like another demon or something here? Obviously, we're not done fighting. Hey. Bad. Oh. Yeah, that's a broken neck. That was a broken neck. I'll be dark and I'll still be able to see that. Okay, that's 3 down, alright? Okay, let's understand there's a key over here. There you are. Beautiful thing, you. Who just hit me? Okay, wait till I get down there. It's not... Alright, just trying to like keep an eye. Alright. Nothing ventured. Ah, shit. And definitely nothing gained. I definitely love the whole Captain America thing with the shield, though. But one thing I also really just dig is like the design of the pinkies in this. Like in the other games, they were just like kind of like, more... I mean, they made them look like actually, terrifying. Well, not really terrifying. But, pretty intimidating here. Like in Doom Eternal and like in Doom 2016, they just kind of look like, kind of like more like warthogs or whatever. Hold on a second. But here, I mean, they look like, they look pretty badass. Oh yeah, the parrying is definitely fun in this. What in the... I mean, I guess it's safe to say, like, the demons down here, like, must, like, indulge in the Christmas story every Christmas. The freaking leg lamp. There we go. That was hilarious. Is this, like, lore text, or... Somebody could read that. I guess not. Okay, there's a secret over here. I'm kind of getting the hang of things now to an extent. Okay, so we got, yeah, actual lore page. The only thing I hate is that it says like viewing the dossier, but then I have to like go there manually. I wish it would be like in some games where you can when if you click on basically if you go like go to the menu like while the thing is active right there, it'll go ahead and like just let you read it immediately, take you right to the entry. All right. Our Doomslayer, a specter of doom from realms unknown. The Outlander stalks ancient Argentinour's battlefields with a fury that silences all who witness it. Though strange to sinful eyes, they recognize in his bloodlust a terrible ally when hell's legions darken their skies. The Makers, ancient and calculating, saw in the silent warrior a vessel for their divine will. They infuse his flesh with celestial might, binding his soul to their cosmic designs. Yet what they forged was no mere weapon but a tempest of vengeance that even gods now fear to control. As demons hunt for forgotten relics, the Slayer strains against divine chains. His protection of the besieged realm born out not of loyalty but of unquenchable thirst for demon blood that neither hell nor heaven can sate. I mean, we know that much. I mean, he basically, fought like heaven and hell, like, in the last game, and he still didn't seem like he was if I had to go to sleep afterwards, just like the... Wait, hang on. I was trying to... I don't know, it's like, I seem like I jumped in midair right there. And you basically had to, like, go to sleep, but then the Doom Eternals, like, ancient god stuff, just to stop. Alright, going around here. It's our life sigil, but still is a secret. And 2 more to go. And it seems like we got everything around here. Just making sure. Your savior has arrived, or something. Oh. Oh. Oof. Yeah, okay. Well, you better carry her if you're gonna be moving. Oh. Okay, we got like nice stuff going on in the background here. Looks fun. I want my dragon. See, if I was there, that thing would have been killed by already. If I was over there handling myself, that dragon ain't doing anything. Just let me go over there with a shotgun, and some bloodlust. I'll take care of it. Okay, I was hoping that would have counted, but... At least he can count the 5 fingers on my hand I just smacked him with. Jesus, okay. That's enough of that. It's damn sure enough of that. What's the They're like standing up. You about to hit me and run off. Sit, boy. Alright. Okay, that's that. Okay, got a secret over here. I mean, I don't know what your first clue was, lady, but I mean, good insight. The village of Kalim. Alright, the village of Kalim is a rugged outpost where towering extraction rigs harvest primordium in essence. A raw volatile precursor to sentinel energy drawn from the fossilized remains of Argentina's prehistoric titans. Perched on the edge of a storm-lashed coast, Kalim doubles as a vital seaport. It harbors bustling with the transport of this precious resource. The village's immense energy center makes it a coveted prize for invaders, but its fortification bristle with defenses. From towering gun emplacements to reinforced walls, Kalim holds defiant, a hardened bastion protecting the lifeblood of Sentinel innovation. For some reason, like it's triggering me to read the text for some reason. Normally I read pretty well, but the text here, but it also might be just I'm a little tired. I didn't sleep the best last night.
We need backup! Someone get on that turret!
Oh, you got backup. Just wait. Well, this is like I missed. They're saying I missed something. I wonder if it's like something over there. Okay, so unfortunately, it looks like they don't have like a means for you to go back to the level in this one. So they don't have fast travels in this game, which, it's kind of frustrating. I'm thinking I probably like missed something up. Where was it again? I feel like I missed something right there. I mean, I could go back. I'll try to. That's a pretty big step back. I'll go back and get it later. Excuse me?
The final push.
Oh, we're shooting these things. Whoa. All right, I'll just shoot you then. Yeah, I don't think you need that arm, do you? Oh, no, you don't.
Titan down. All remaining enemy targets have been neutralized.
That's that y'all dragon wasn't really doing too much. I handled it.
They lied to us. And now he has a leash.
The Makers felt a weapon as powerful as the Slayer.
Should be guided.
And you agreed.
He's not one
Of us. They want assurances. And so did I.
Well, you're welcome. They're collecting combat data on me?
The beast is tearing through our ranks once again. And still, you continue to be influenced by this outsider. It is not this witch who is forced onto the battlefield against the Slayer. all the power of hell cowering before one man.
Now, just give it time. Y'all gonna be cowering even more, like, you know, 2 games from now.
Our enemy is divided. The time is now. And the heart of Argent gives us the power to conquer the beast and crush his allies. The Horde is yours to command. For now, Prince Azric. I will be informing the High Council of your progress.
That just sounds like he's about to get stabbed in the back.
They fear him, and so your dominion over hell is not absolute.
Avoid the Slayer.
Good luck with that.
We should focus on breaking the humans first.
Like he's saying, like, avoid me. Like, I'm inevitable, buddy. You're not gonna, like... There ain't no avoiding what's coming.
You now search.
93% complete. I just hate the fact I missed, like, one thing. That's one of my gripes with this, the fact you don't have fast travel anymore, it looks like. And it just kind of like comes across as like just a bit of a, you know, weird like thing to omit from this. So we got 22 chapters again. All right, Hebeth. As Azrak's search for the heart of Argent continues, he now looks to weaken the Sentinel's defenses. Okay, at least this area looks a little brighter. I don't think, is this Mars or?
Sire, the demons are now targeting the Sentinel's energy relay. It powers their
I don't know how I feel about the whole pulsating thing with him.
Yes. It is an energy field which prevents the demons from opening a portal into this world.
It doesn't work.
What you see now is a result of Sentinel civilians falling under the influence of demons and opening portals for them. A mere leak in the dam, sir. If the barrier were to break,
Slayer vitals increasing. Slayer prepped for launch.
It's remarkable how he can survive the power surge. Yes. We purify his mind and leave...
It seems like his eyes like glow when that thing's glowing.
But his resistance to the Tether's influence is increasing. A request to the Creed for additional energy reserves has already been made.
Launch the Slayer immediately.
Yeah, I don't think he's too keen about, like, you know, being like used as a tool by them.
the drop zone. Deploying weapon pod now.
Okay, I'm gonna try like. All right, we got 9 secrets here. All right, so I got a new toy, huh? See, now this looks a lot better. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. This, yeah, I really do feel like the first level's the problem because like here, things like look so much clearer, look so much better. Oh, what are you? Oh, yeah. What? Well, I mean, it's not a chainsaw, but... This is gonna be fun.
Targeting demonic threat.
Yasha, now it gave me this to toy around with. Okay. Okay, it was already superheated.
Reroute all units to the energy relay.
Okay, we got 2 secrets in here. Definitely gonna keep an eye out. Oh, that thought. Well, I mean, not what I want to do. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so the shield boys, like, you know, have gotten like a lot easier to deal with now. Okay, let's see. You picked the wrong time to bust through there, Kool-Aid man. Oh no. Down in front. Yeah, I'm gonna be having like a lot of fun with this. Damn, shield didn't even last. All right, let's see. So we go down here. There's like one. So I already I think like if I checked it from right, this is yeah. We gotta figure out how to get in there. So I can't duck. Just trying to figure this one out. Like how we gotta get down in there. Alright, I'll come back to it. I mean, we're not at a point of no return yet, so. This holds promise. Hold up. Ah. This would be M-Stalker. Speaking of like the demons, let me make sure we ain't got any more lore entries for him yet. Okay, yeah, still the same ones. Trying to stay on that. Okay, So, 'cause I'm trying to make sure I get as many of the secrets as possible, like, you know, for the sake of post-game cleanup. If I actually could have, like, clocked him in the head, that would have been hilarious. Whoa, almost fell. That would have been funny. Okay, we're coming to an unknown secret here. So I keep on wanting to use the R3 button, or the R3 trigger. Right back where you came from. I can't shoot. Alright, I'll get y'all in just a minute. I'll be right there. Where's the lore entry? And now, boys, I'm busy. Right, here it is. Should be in here. Well, I can. Hey, Beth. Alright. Alright, Hebeth lies on a distant planet far from Argent Denur. It was chosen at the dawn of the war with Hell as the site for the transdimensional barrier. Colossal construct, designed to halt demonic incursions. Once an interdimensional port facilitating off-world travel, the best barrier was built by Sentinel engineers as a defense mechanism powered by the planet's rich veins of Ethereum crystals. Its hyperphase lattice cores generate a quantum disruption field, severing Hell's ability to open portals into Argent Denur. The mind energy is channeled through antimatter conduits, beaming the field across dimensions to shield the entire dimension from an invasion. From invasion, not the invasion. And for some reason, like, that text is like tricky to read. Okay. Maybe that would have counted as a secret. Okay. See, I keep pushing the wrong button every time. I think I can't remember if in Doom Eternal, but it was like the R3 button. The R3, like the hold that thought. Or where were we? I remember if it was like R3, I used like the push switches in that one or not. Okay, so up we go. Is that a version of a Hell Knight? Come on. Hold on for just a second while I try to recharge a little bit. Speaking of charging. That guy seemed nice. Nice and dead. Yeah, don't like call like the guy like just going through like just causing like mass mayhem, like call him a brute like right to his face. Oh, y'all need that computer, did you? All right, so let's see. There's like several secrets in here.
Habet facilities are under lockdown.
Gold? Oh, we got currency in this? Man, no, we had currency in the other games, but not actual currency, like actual money. Whatever that was just happened. Okay, let's I was trying to say there was like something over here, something else I could get. Hold on, there's more gold right here. And I'll take that. Okay, get the big box over here in just a second. This is. All right. Where's the Sentinel Shrine? Oh, so that's this thing is you guns. Okay, so the only problem is what I've heard is that, you know, you don't really want to upgrade stuff, unfortunately. Because there's apparently there's like a bug going on that could like mess up the trophy. Which sucks because some of the stuff like it might be pretty cool. Here's the damage of your final hit. All right. Yes, I'm not gonna upgrade anything at the moment, just to be safe. I'm hoping that they might like put a patch out.
The command room has the key. Mark it on the Slayer's map.
Get this guy out of the way. All right, me and you, punk. Let's go. Trying to figure out how to get over. Wait, hold on. Maybe there's a wall I can climb. Oh, here it is. Yeah. All right. So. I already went through there. Stone Imp. Oh god, these jerks again. The Stone Imp can deflect the shield just all with Stone Skin. It's vulnerable to shield charge, which will cause it to explode. And these guys, like I think, like from Ancient Gods, I hated them. I think they're easy to deal with here. All right, so let's see. Yeah, like there's some more. All right, the Hell Knight, a monstrous brood of Hell's legions, thrives on the chaos of domination and submission. His aggressive predators, bound by blood to the reigning Demon Lord, are the embodiment of raw and bridled power. Their existence is a struggle for survival. Their ranks are ruthlessly cold until only the strongest endure. This one, all right, Stone Imp. Stone Imps are a deviant mutation of the Imp species. Azrak's war priests breed these creatures instead of training in vats of biomatter which supercharge their already aggressive nature, pushing them even further into a state of mindless fury. But still ain't much of a threat. Is it just not open yet? Or, okay, just break on through. What's going on with her? Oh. Her shoulder dislocated or something? Hey! Not nice. Leave the fine people alone. I mean, he started it. It's not open. There's another door I can smash. I'm definitely digging this struggle environments, though. Just curious about this, though. So if I figure out how to get through, we'll be doing good. Oh, here we go. Takes care of that. Just trying to make sure we get like, all right. All right. I finally got the blue key card at least. Oh, you better be lucky you moved. What in the hell are you? My parry wasn't working for a second there. Ah, crap. It's one that's gonna suck about like I don't know, because a part of me is actually wondering now, considering the fact that they were saying like, you know, the whole thing with like the bug for like being able to upgrade stuff. It's kind of got me like, you know, wondering if I actually should just like hold off on playing this, like moving forward until like they hopefully, you know, put out like a patch for it, and then like, you know, play, because I know like things are gonna probably get like, you know, more brutal going moving forward. I feel like the game's still gonna be manageable regardless. I'm saying I'm not gonna be able to like, you know, really upgrade anything because I know like, you know, it's just like a trophy, but it would be like, I would like to actually, you know, possibly platinum this since there's no like multiplayer to this one. But I don't know, I definitely want to like continue playing it, but I feel like, you know, the whole thing with like this thing where because basically what I've like heard is that basically the bug that's going on with the game is that if you for some reason it doesn't actually, you know, properly like log the progress for like the upgrades like between levels, and it can pretty much, you know, cause you have to like start over, you know, fresh with a new save just to like try to like, you know, get everything again. And I feel like that's something they definitely should like, you know, hopefully like have worked out like in advance. I know they put out like a bug like, you know, put out like a patch I think like recently, but it doesn't actually address that issue. I could like still like just go into upgrade and just like, you know, go back and do another playthrough later if I want to like, you know, get that trophy, but gotcha. Make sure we got everything here. There's still like a few more secrets we gotta get. This is probably like the last level I play today. There's a manky bus. I just don't know if it's like his weakness is the same. Back. Okay, hold on a sec. I got stuck for a sec for some reason. Okay, yeah, it's like they keep on getting stuck. Yeah, I kept getting pinned. Good now, at least, but... Oh, guys, take a day off. Alright, so now that that's out of the way. Okay, we gotta go, I think, down there from around here. Wait, hold on. So we got another toy. And what are you? Accelerator. Alright, based on my plasma gun. Or my plasma cannon. Rifle.
Plasma gun test in progress.
After I read this lore. Yeah, Nightmare Imp Stalker. Among the ranks of the Imp Stalkers, the elusive Nightmare Imp Stalker emerges as spectral variants. The nearly invisible forms leaving fear and surprise at the battlefield. Yeah, it kind of surprised me. Born from strange cosmic magic and hellish energies, fused between dimensions of the corporeal and ethereal by cultist psychomancers, they strike from the shadows. Their presence is a chilling reminder of dimensions that exist even beyond hell. Oh yeah, totally. And Mancubus. A gluttonous mass of smoldering hellfire, the Mancubus functions as the lumbering artillery of Azrak's demonic horde. These grotesque beasts gorge endlessly, devouring rotten flesh with an endless hunger until their organs burst within their bloated frames. Driven by primal lust for carnage, they kill and consume without restraint, cannibalistic frenzy fueling their own grotesque growth. When their corpulent bodies can no longer move, they collapse, becoming a feast for younger Mancubi, perpetuating the endless ravenous cycle of death. What the hell? Okay, apparently he didn't know he was dead. Alright, so which way are we going now? I think we got audio desync going on. Give me a sec, guys. This looks interesting. I'll take my leave now. Down, fat ass. Okay, yeah, we gotta climb a wall right here. All right, yeah. Alright. You see no secrets in a short bit. Night night. Alright, so we got options on which way to go here. We can't have that going on here. Yes, we've been up here before. Really learned not to stand in such close proximity to each other. Someone comes through with a plasma rifle. That's right, it's down here.
Commander, we need assistance out here.
I am the assistance. Oh. There's a little grudge match going on. Or are they just dancing? So y'all gonna hug or what? I ain't got time for your stupid green attacks. Make sure of everything. All right, yeah, we got ourselves a secret down here. Yeah, you seen that galvanized square steel doesn't stand up to me. Yeah, I think we're gonna make that. Trying to like keep an eye. What's the deal with stuff floating in this game? Or like floating or standing up on its own or whatever. Well, that was, but just curious how I get in there. Oh, so y'all were just waiting for me to get there, just like, you know, just go. Yes, I'm just long-term storytelling right there, and just how they can just screw me up, screw me over. Look, you broke the bridge, Dan. Nice going, Dan. Yeah, I don't think Dan's too happy. Oh! Seriously, Dan, you gonna let him do that to you? Oh. Uh-oh. Stand out for the counter. Oh, shit. I think Dan's out. Well, at least Dan tried. Oh, he ain't done yet. Yeah, nothing else to see here. Dan lost that one. He still ain't done. Okay, this guy's got a problem. Oh, right. So you want like just like start from the shadows, huh? Let me bring you back to reality. Come on. Just make sure I get like as many secrets as I can. All right, maybe we can get. All right, maybe we can get over there to that from here. No, that's all right. Never mind. That's the same way as before. So we gotta be able to get into that from like another, obviously another side. But literally the only other way to get in there is through here, the spot up here. I don't know how I'm supposed to turn that off. Yeah, that's a weird one. Yeah, I don't know how we can get in there. Unless it has something to do with this over here. Which I doubt, but... So there was more to it. As I ran out too quickly. I will say, like, one only other things I'm not really too keen on with this is at the moment it just seems like a lot of like the enemies are just based around just pummel them until they die, or shoot them until they die. Like, not really like too much strategy on it. And I'm missing some gold there. We got 3 more secrets. I think we might have some more spots like where I missed something. Unless this is just another point of no return. Okay, so we're not quite done yet. I was about to say, I was kind of worried that it was just gonna be like we were gonna, like, you know, miss some collectibles there, or miss some things.
Teleporter nearby. Mark it for him.
Move. I mean, the combat's still fun. It's just, it feels like a little more, you know, generic in how you, like, take out some of the demons or whatever. Like, a lot of them, like, don't... It's basically the same thing with them. I guess it's just like a lot of it just kind of like miss like a lot of the glory kill stuff, because there are still like ways to do some glory kills, but... Okay, we got ourselves another, she'll recall jump. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I really want to like upgrade, but I keep on hoping if I do like just upgrade, they'll put out a patch. They'll like, you know, fix it for everyone who did like, you know, get everything before, like, and the trophy didn't pop for them, but. Or, you know, I can just do this. That works too. Okay, go and get this paint job thing. Or like this or not. That's how we open this. I don't want to go through there just yet. Oh, aha. They let me up there. That'd be great. Alright, let's see which one we got, what this one is. Right. None of that. All right, so we got like what, one more secret we still need to find. I swear, if we like end up missing like a secret again. Okay, so it looks like it's like the point of no return here, or like the end of the level. Okay, we're not quite done yet. So maybe if we're lucky, we got like the secret will be down here somewhere. Like how just my superhero landing just destroys them too. Okay, how that still hit him? I have no idea, because that was nowhere near him. Alright, boys, you want to do this? We can do this. Try that again. Alright, these guys might be a bit of a problem if I don't watch what I'm doing. There we go. Really? You're dead, buddy. Uh-uh. You know, I had just about enough of you, buddy. Try that again. Crap! I thought I parried that. I've had enough of him. I know I'm definitely hitting that parry window on it, but they're trying to say I'm not. I don't know about Mancubus, I'm more of an Incubus guy myself. I mean, whatever tomorrow brings, he won't be there. He damn sure knew that his life just passed him by. For those who get it, you know. Jesus. I'll take that at least. Leaders are special demon variants that are stronger and they have unique attacks. Hunt down and defeat leaders to claim their demonic essence. Collecting demonic essence will permanently increase the Slayer's health, armor, and ammo capacity. So instead of us just find some random little thing just sitting around, I like how they did that at least. Oh, we're about to get in the mech. Okay. 99% complete. That sucks, dude. Like the fact that once again they took like kept one secret away from me. It definitely means like we gotta like really kind of keep our eyes out like going through this compared like to the other ones. I mean, but maybe upgrade like Doom Eternal to kind of like, you know, put all the stuff on the map, make it easier to see. I don't know. But anyways, guys, that being said, this is probably like where I'm gonna call it on this today, and I'll play more of this tomorrow. I will admit it's definitely kind of like taking some getting used to this game, and I do have some gripes with it. Namely, the fact that we don't have a fast travel like we used to in Doom Eternal, because the fast travel like that lets you go back through like and clean up like any collectibles you didn't get. That was a godsend, and it's kind of like a weird, like, you know, omission in this one that they don't, you know, have that now. And again, I kind of like wish that, you know, the whole thing with the glory kills. So far, it seems like there's only like a couple you can do. Like, you know, if you are on the ground, like pretty much he just punches everything to death. But, you know, if you jump up in the air, like he'll do glory kills like that. Like so far, we've done like one with the Hell Knight where he drove the shield through its neck. And there's another one where, you know, you did like a curb, you know, basically curb stomp the one enemy. I kind of like wish that there was still like the, because that is just like kind of like thing where if you use like the glory thing on it, just like disable them or weaken them. And I kind of like miss like the actual glory kills from the other games. It may be possible that moving forward we may actually get glory kills again. Like, because we are like still early in the game. We only like just did like the second mission there. They only did the first 2 missions. And I know like a lot of my commentary and everything was definitely like hit and miss today compared to like, you know, how it was with the other ones where I was like, you know, left and right with like the wisecracks and puns and everything. But again, it's just there's a lot I'm trying to get used to with this game. The combat's obviously very different. It feels like it's much slower, and a lot of it's like it's based around using a shield to block stuff compared to like the other game where it was about like just pretty much you didn't have no shield, you just had like, you know, just stay on the move, constantly shooting everything, very fast paced, like trying to get your health back up. And obviously like the whole thing with the chainsaw where, you know, if your resources are low, you can just like chainsaw an enemy and you get like all your ammo and, you know, your health back up. But in this one, it definitely kind of feels like it's a thing where you have to mainly. It seems like that those mechanics aren't as prominent. And again, it's just been me like trying to kind of like, you know, get, you know, used to like how there's like so many changes to this, because 2016 and Doom Eternal, you know, both of them like were pretty similar, but this one definitely feels like it's a massive like, you know, change to the gameplay elements to the game. So that's one reason I kind of like felt like I was struggling with some stuff today, trying to get used to this. I know like my commentary could have been like much better, though. Again, as I've said before, you know, with this channel, like my commentary is definitely hit and miss. But and a lot of it was just me just trying to like, you know, take things in. The first level definitely was like kind of like, it was a bit problematic with like how dark that was. And I was like, you know, trying to like, you know, just like the lighting and just like the gamma. Because like when I first like started the game up, I went like, you know, with like the recommended, you know, settings for the gamma, and it ended up being too dark. And then when I tried to adjust a little bit, it seemed like things got a little bit too bright. Like it was kind of like, you know, a little bit washed out. And I don't know. It's the first level definitely kind of like it was fun. But it just felt like, you know, it was a bit too dark. I mean, I know this is called Doom the Dark Ages, but the first level was literally too dark. But at least this one like was a lot better. And it seemed like the next episode we're gonna like, you know, next stream when we starting off with actually getting inside the getting inside a mech for the first time, which is one of the things that people like really said they wanted to do with like, you know, with Doom Eternal. Like people wanted to be able to get inside one of the mechs, and now we're actually gonna get to do that. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that goes, which I'll be playing the next episode for this tomorrow. And hopefully maybe I'll be a little more rested for the stream, because I think that might be one reason why I've kind of like had like some points during this one where I kind of like I just wasn't really talking as much. I mean, a lot of it was me focusing on this, you know, trying to like just, you know, get the hang of things. But I also did go into this like not really getting the best sleep last night. That's pretty much a common thing with me with a lot of stuff going on, you know, IRL. But at the very least, it seems like the game is starting to pick up a little bit. Like I said, there are like, you know, the little gripes I've had with it. And I don't know if I'm really, you know, it's still too early to tell, but I don't know if I'm, you know, Doom Eternal, like, still is, like, my favorite of the 3 out of the, you know, the reboot stuff or the stuff that basically took place after the other games. Like, you know, started with, like, 2016. Doom Eternal is still my favorite. And it may come down to this, like, something with this may actually change things. But still, like, you know, very early in the game, like, to really kind of, like, you know, tell. And I do wish I could, like, upgrade my stuff, like, as far as the shield and everything. But, again, there is, like, currently a bug going on with this where, if you upgrade everything like along the way, it could end up like, you know, locking out the trophy, so you have to like play back through the game again. And I think what I read is that like chapter 15 is a safe spot to be able to go on in and just like upgrade everything, because you'll have like enough gold and everything to like buy everything like outright then. I believe is what I've heard, but I think it's like Bethesda definitely needs to kind of get on things and fix like the whole thing with like the trophy popping, and to make it where obviously, you know, if you're upgrading along the way, like they definitely do need to get that patched, so that way, you know, people can upgrade as they want to, having to worry about missing out on a trophy and having to like start over just to be able to get it. Because this is something that happened with Doom 2016. There's a few trophies for that I wasn't able to get. Like, I had, like, you know, I still haven't got them. I had to start over. I think one of them was like with getting all the runes. And I did that, and the trophy didn't pop. So I'm going to have to, like, do, like, a whole nother playthrough just to be able to get, like, some of the stuff I missed out on because of a glitch that hasn't been fixed. Or a bug that hasn't been fixed, like, as far as trophies are concerned. I'm hoping they're not going to, like, have the same thing happen with this one. Because then that was Doom 2016. That trophy still hasn't been patched. And I'm hoping that they go ahead, like, and rectify this one as soon as they can. But anyways, a few little gripes with the game aside. I'm still enjoying it heavily. And I'll be playing more of it tomorrow, like I said. But until next stream, to those who came out and hung out with me for this, I deeply appreciate you. If you guys just lurked, if you aren't following the channel, I would appreciate you doing so as well for that, considering that we are coming up on 1,000 subscribers on here. And if you enjoyed the stream, be sure to like, comment, and share. So anyways, that said, I'm going to go ahead and, like, you know, and call it here. Next stream for this will be sometime tomorrow. Hopefully things will pick up a little bit more, and I'll kind of, like, you know, get back into the swing of things with this. Again, this definitely is like a departure from what I'm used to with, like, the Doom games, but doesn't mean it's not fun. Just definitely things I'm getting used to. But anyways, till the next one, Rogues, much love. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with me. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks for watching.